Yeah, and I'll be clear up front. The lens I've been looking through all of these years
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
strictly limited to early stage to high growth technology startups. And it's a very different context to a lot of different other sectors of the job economy. Forgetting skills, backgrounds and tenure and things like that. I care about and look for three things. The first is intentionality. Whether it takes you 2 years or 20 to get there, better to get there late than never. Better
Hmm.
to get in control of where what you do and what you get from it than to always be down a path that you didn't choose. So I look for intentionality. As your career over time taken shape to where you know what you're good at, you know what you enjoy, and you make conscious choice around the strategies you take, the jobs you move around to, and things like that, the people you surround yourself with. One, I think it's hard to be successful without that. And two, joining a startup is not a thing to consider lightly. It's a
Yeah.
major commitment. You're going to be working harder than you have before, getting paid less than you probably worth, with a very uncertain outcome that any of that will pay off.
Mhm.
And to do so without intention and a pattern that demonstrates this is a fit for you, it's bad for you. It's bad for us. It's bad for our company. So intentionality uh, matters a ton. The second thing I look for is adaptability inside of tech companies and startups, but I also think increasingly everywhere else, you need to be comfortable with change. And I don't mean that you're like okay with it and tolerant of it. I mean that you learn, you grow as the world around you shifts. It's not that you're just okay with it. You have to be able to keep up with it. You have to be able to learn and perform. And that's the third piece I look for is you consistently produce great results and in whatever that is. So you have this career path that increasingly demonstrates intentional choices. Within that, plenty of examples of where you've had to learn new things, shift gears, change directions, and consistently over those experiences, you do so and deliver great results again and again, which means you're not only okay with adapting, you not only learn really quickly, but you apply that learning to being very good at something that you probably weren't even doing a short time ago. So those are the three things I always look for in folks.